The nurse's hands trembled as she slid the report across the counter. Her voice was barely a whisper, meant for me alone. "I'm calling security. Your wife cannot leave this room." I felt my stomach twist, my skin prickle cold. "What's wrong?" I demanded. She shook her head, eyes darting to my wife, who sat calmly with her phone in hand, scrolling as though we weren't in the middle of an unfolding nightmare. "It's not my place to say. But this," the nurse tapped the report, "this is impossible." The lines of DNA markers blurred in front of me. The truth hit harder than any fist could. The boy I had raised, the boy who carried my name, the boy I would die for, wasn't mine. I remember the first time I saw her. She was laughter and warmth, sunlight in human form. I was a man who thought he had found his reason to stop searching. She gave me love, or what passed for it, and I gave her everything: a home, loyalty, dreams. When our son was born, I thought I had touched eternity. His first cry tore me open and rebuilt me in the same moment. I swore to protect him against the world. I never thought the threat would be the woman lying next to me at night. Looking back, I see the cracks I ignored. Late nights explained by work. Sudden silences when I walked into rooms. The way her eyes sometimes lingered on her phone too long. I convinced myself it was nothing, because love makes a fool out of reason. That day in the hospital, reason finally returned, and it came armed. I didn't confront her right then. That's the difference between fury and vengeance. Fury is loud, impulsive, sloppy. Vengeance is quiet. It waits, it watches, it sharpens itself on patience until it's a blade that never misses. I signed the discharge papers with a steady hand, smiled at her in the parking lot, buckled my son into the back seat, drove home like nothing had changed. But everything had. That night while she slept, I opened her phone with the fingerprint she carelessly left on mine once. I read the messages she thought were deleted. I saw the photos, the hotel receipts, the timelines that made a mockery of our wedding vows. And worse, the man, someone I had once called a friend. The betrayal wasn't just hers, it was theirs, together. In my house, around my table, sharing drinks with me while they laughed behind my back. I didn't rage. I didn't break things. I sat in silence and planned. First, I gathered evidence, screenshots, printouts, financial trails. I hired a private investigator, gave him names, dates, locations. He returned with photographs that made me sick to my stomach but strengthened my resolve. Second, I secured what mattered: my son. DNA or not, blood or not, he was mine in every way that counted. I filed for emergency custody, quietly, strategically. In court, facts win. I made sure the facts spoke louder than tears. Third, I prepared the stage. Revenge is meaningless if it isn't seen, if the guilty can hide in shadows. I wanted light. I wanted exposure. I wanted them stripped bare in front of the very people they deceived. It took months. Months of playing the devoted husband, kissing her cheek, asking about her day, pretending ignorance. Every smile I gave was a mask. Every word I spoke was a countdown. She thought she was winning. She had no idea I was already writing the ending. The opportunity came at our anniversary, 10 years. She suggested a party, family, friends, colleagues, the perfect stage. I booked the venue, arranged the guest list, poured money into decorations, champagne, food. She thought I was celebrating her. In truth, I was building her gallows. When the night came, I let her shine. She wore her favorite dress, gave her practiced smile. I raised a toast, spoke about love, commitment, the strength of family. Applause filled the room. She beamed. Then I tapped the microphone again. "One more thing," I said. The projector screen lit up behind me. Photographs,
Text messages, hotel timestamps, all of it laid bare. Gasps cut through the room. My mother-in-law's hand flew to her mouth. Her friends stared, horrified. My so-called friend stood frozen, pale as Beth. And my wife? My wife's smile cracked, faltered, then vanished. She opened her mouth, but no words came. "This," I said calmly, "is the woman I married, and this is the man she chose instead. While I worked, while I raised our son, they betrayed us both." Silence. Heavy, unforgiving. I turned to my son, who sat with my sister. "And, for the record," I added, "the DNA test says he isn't mine. But let me be clear, he is my son. He will always be my son. And I will raise him without lies, without poison." The room erupted. Some shouted at her, others walked out in disgust. The friend tried to leave, but security barred the door. I had arranged that too. She crumbled to the floor, sobbing, begging. I didn't look at her. I had already erased her. The divorce was brutal for her. Every secret laid out in court, every lie dismantled by documented proof. She lost custody. She lost support. She lost the life she thought she had secured by keeping me blind. The friend lost his job, thanks to a few anonymous emails to his employer, containing attachments too damning to ignore. His wife left him. His children stopped speaking to him. He moved states, a ghost of a man. As for me, I walked away clean. Sometimes, at night, I watch my son sleep. His small chest rising and falling, his face peaceful. He has no idea of the war that was fought around him, the betrayal that could have stolen him from me. I will never let him know. His childhood will not be poisoned by her sins. Do I regret it? No. Regret is for those who doubt their choices. I don't. Every move I made was precise, calculated, necessary. She thought she could break me with deceit. Instead, she built the weapon I used to destroy her. And the best part? She still doesn't know when exactly I found out. For all she knows, I could have discovered it years earlier, smiled at her across the table, kissed her goodnight, all while tightening the noose. That's the beauty of vengeance. It's not just about the fall. It's about making them wonder, forever, when the trap was set and how long you were already free.